especially like the young black boys and that, to show them that there's people out here getting it in legitly. Because if like when we've talked before and you've told me like some numbers, I'm like, shit, if they knew how you're hitting money and you're not out there trapping, you're probably making more than their favorite trap rapper, and they don't even know this. That session today featuring my boy Markel, Mr. London TV. Like, this guy, he's doing really, really well with YouTube. 1.37 million subs. His network is very, very solid. 98% women. Some good talks today. Like, a lot of you really, really like want to learn from him. So stick through the whole video. It's probably going to be a 2-part video. Boom.
Being a personal trainer, which one did you find more enjoyable training? Men or women? Me personally, I prefer training women only because I felt like at the beginning they didn't know what they were doing, but as soon as they knew what they were doing,
it flows.
It flows. Like, they put in 110%. Like, even when they're tired, they're like, no, let me try and get one more. You know what I mean?
That's the part I was about to say. So what I've realised here with my male clients, some of them will quit on that one more. The girls tend to find that extra gear. It's like they could switch into something and keep going. You know what I mean? So the crazy thing is, on certain things like legs, the girls I train are keeping up with the strongest guys that I train. Yeah, so I've got a few girls who are squatting at 120 for bands, for reps. Carrie London, so she's one of the trainers of Body by Sierra, Kira London. So she's one of the trainers of Body by Kira London, and she came from gymnastic background. So sometimes when I need that extra boost on leg day, and I know the man them ain't pushing me, I'll say, Karen, come join us, because the moment she's here, I know she's gonna trigger everyone. She's got 160, she's like 5'1", strong.
160 for what?
For like 3 reps. Yeah. Whenever she's here, I hit PBs. Bro, whenever she's here, I hit PBs. So yeah, how do you feel about not doing one-on-ones no more, PT wise?
You know what? I had my moment where you miss it, innit? Yeah, man, you miss it. You miss the interaction with your clients and like physically pushing them, not just like over fucking Zoom or, you know what I mean, online. But to be honest, if I had to pick out the two, online would definitely be the thing, man.
Greasy, man.
Online would definitely be the one, man. You just got more time on your hands. Like, even now, my client could just email me, just bam, get back to them, then back to work. Instead of, shit, I need to blow to the gym and be there for how many hours? It's long, man. It's long still.
What's the max amount of people you go for at a time?
What when I was PTing? Or just now?
Or now,
Well, PTing, the thing is, PTing, you can only, me personally, I can only max probably about 20. Because I was working in a gym, it wasn't like here or anything like that.
And you might literally have like some of them twice a week, 3 times a week.
Exactly. Yeah, so like a monthly thing or every 6 weeks. So that was good. I was making decent money, but I wasn't hitting my potential of how much money I could actually make. So then when I moved on to online, it's a completely different ball game. Like, I have 100+ clients and they're all paying monthly. You feel me? So it's like, it's a recurring payment. And that's just me not even promoting. If I promote, I could get 500 or whatever the case may be. You feel me? So yeah, man.
That is sick. So you see, with the online style training, what do you do? Do you send workout plans and meal plans? Do you film videos demonstrating the exercises that you want them to do and all of that?
Do you know what? When I first went up, it was more of a thing where you use the thing that everybody uses, Trainerize. There's something called Trainerize online. That helped.
The Americans were the first one on that.
Listen, on it. And it's good, because you can put your own workouts, schedule everything, but...
I had an app, but I never used it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I never used it. I had it on my phone like 3 years ago, but I just never.
It's a good thing to start. I just don't get the
online flow. I remember you telling me about it last summer when I saw you in the park down the road in what was it, Lloyd's Park, innit? I remember you mentioning it, but I just don't get the whole flow of things, because I'm a person, like, I feel, because I'm very, very hands-on, I like to see everything someone's doing. So I think if I was ever to branch online, I'll probably have to be very detailed with my videos to
No, but that's the thing though, you can. You get me? Because you have your videographer good quality in that. literally just like do all your workouts here, talk through it, put them on the online thing, and then you just sell it. That's just another form of income, you feel me? And trust me, you can make a good amount, you know what I mean? If you're getting like transformations and that, then you make a good amount, man. 100.
Would you say the online market does better than like your YouTube AdSense and that? Or is it on par?
Ooh, that's a hard one, you know. I would say my online, it does more. It does more, 100%. But again, YouTube, it's just passive income, innit? Like even if I don't upload, a couple months ago I didn't upload for probably 2 months. I'm still getting paid. Good, like decent amount, you know what I mean? So that's good passive income is just coming in. But the online thing, man, it's a lot better. And you just feel better because you're getting transformations. You know what I mean? You're really in contact with your client and they're saying, "Oh, you helped me do this." And so man.
Do you see with the online thing there? Do they have like constant email access to you, or is it like they've got access at certain times and scheduled appointments? Or
so when I first started online coaching, it was trainerized, and then they could just message me whenever, innit? Now I've partnered up with online coaching thing. I'll talk to you about it properly, and that they're dealing with everything, the emails, and depending on what package they go with, then they can have like full communication with me. But man, I tried the contact me 24/7 WhatsApp group.
You have no social life for that.
Listen, bro. And sometimes it wasn't that professional. They'll ask questions about random things. I'm like, it's just business. I'm here to help you transform your body, but you know what I mean? Because they feel like, I paid my money. I want a bit more. It don't work like that still.
I remember what you said earlier on when we was talking about our demographics on our Insta, and I've said mine is 90% men, and his is 90% women.
But my check today, it's 98% women.
What?
98% women. That's on my Instagram and my YouTube. Madness.
So his YouTube subs is like what, 1.35 million?
1.37, man.
Flipping
It's a madness, man.
So that means literally like 1.3 million are women.
All women. All women, fam. It's crazy.
That is jokes.
But it took time, man. Before it was men. It was just bare men. Cause I was making videos like how to build bigger arms and bigger chest, and you know what I mean? Where I thought I wasn't my niche, man. I wasn't in my own lane. At the time everybody was doing videos like that. So my videos weren't picking up. I weren't getting anything.
2016, it was all about the bodybuilding slash what do you call it, men's physique slash classic physique look. So everyone was kind of following similar trend, and
now it's just general fitness, innit? When you see people, you see enough home workouts and just general fitness and getting transformations. What do you
think? You see, like with your clients, like with the women, what do you think they prefer? Body weight workouts or weights?
I think they prefer body weight, but the reason for that is because they probably don't have enough knowledge to understand that if you want to build bigger glutes or just get the hourglass figure, you need to add weight in it. So I feel like once they know that, they're like, oh shit, let me get a pair of dumbbells, let me pick up that barbell, you feel me? But to be honest, I think just body weight exercises get me. But we're trying to change that, man. We're trying to make them pick up some weights, get some more resistance on that muscle.
Trainer styles when it's home workouts, do you think they like prefer just normal, let's say 4 sets 10 with a little break in between sets, or do they like hit style, just go, or like Tabitha style, just, you know what I mean?
I think hit style, you know. Because again, I changed up my whole YouTube content. I'm doing like follow along workouts now. And those videos they're just going crazy now. Get me? But that's because they find it more enjoyable. It's not just like I do 10 and then relax. It's do as many reps as possible within 60 seconds. And they feel like they burnt more calories and they put in more work than, you know? So yeah, man, I think they prefer that more hit style.
Okay,
for sure.
So that means predominantly you get people who are trying to lose body fat.
Yeah. I'll say for me it's more beginners. So they're really trying to again lose body fat, shape their bodies, and just get basic knowledge on how to lose weight and get more definition in their stomach or glutes.
Everyone wants six pack for summer. Every single person wants six pack for summer.
That's me right now. I kind of want that. I've been bulky for a while, but now the sun's coming out. I'm gonna be jumping on a couple flights. I'm gonna be able to show them abs, man. That's somewhat what I have.
What's the next holidays, lover boy?
I'm going to Portugal still. I'm going to Portugal in the gym.
And you got CLB in the building, certified lover boy.
Listen, it's needed. It's needed. 6 years of just being out there. Man's grown now, man. So, trying to settle down.
I feel you, man.
Build an empire.
I feel you.
Do this thing proper, man. You know what I mean?
So how you been finding things right now, especially like with your socials, you posting, you training more with your girl and all of that now?
It's doing, you know what, it makes sense, car. Same before 98% are women.
Yeah.
All of my content was just me. So me training with another woman, it just kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've noticed since I've been doing that, we'll get more engagement.
Yeah.
People would want to share it. So much better. Yeah. But it just makes sense, innit?
Yeah. I know, like, especially when women see another woman training, it kind of motivates them more.
It does.
Because there's only so much we could tell them about how to build glutes, and except for one guy, Brett Contreras. He's got that market on.
He's got it on smash.
On smash.
But that's how it goes, though, man.
Yeah.
Once you have your market, you just have to.
He's like literally the only guy that I know that literally he's got women just left, right, and center buying these books on Amazon, and you know what I mean. Subscribing to his training groups and that. Like, he's literally the glute man. That's his focus. Yeah.
But that's the thing though, he's niched it down.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, they don't really niche it down as much. They do fitness, but they just touch on everything, which is good.
Yeah.
But you want to do fitness, but be very specific with what sort of fitness you're trying to work on.
Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because even like now, we're starting this channel and paying attention to stats, analytics, and the algorithm. I've clocked here. We played around with a few videos. Wes, remember when we done the little how-to videos?
Yeah.
The how-to videos, they don't do that well.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is doing how to. But the moment we focused on, let's do the topics and train at the same time, it started to pick up. So I'm like, do I still put how-tos or do I just stay this lane? I'm like, let me stay this lane, but bring that little box so that way I could still pushing that side of the content into what we're showing now, and knowing that we're not messing with the algorithm. Because like you said, like YouTube will pick up onto certain things and would ride the wave, but if you're throwing it up and down, it might slow down that pace.
Would you say there's any channels out there that kind of relate to yours?
No.
None at all?
No.
Yeah.
The closest thing to it would be some microsheet videos.
Yeah.
With some people,
with Big Bob and everyone like that.
But the thing is, Mike only features like the same people over and over again. So Sim, Rob, Kima, you know what I mean, Big Boy and Cali Muscle. So it kind of just rotates through the same people, and Devin Fit that hangs in the same gym as them. So it kind of rotates through the same people. But I realized before I started this that my network, even though my Insta is not huge, my network's bigger than everyone. So I remember like when you were saying and Simeon was saying and all of that and Gabriel, I was like, rah, like I know a lot of big YouTubers, big influencers, sportsmen, actors, like the whole work, like people who are in broadcasting and all that. So I was thinking to myself that I could start bringing everyone's niche into this to kind of show, especially like the young black boys and that, to show them that there's people out here getting it in legitly. Because if like when we've talked before and you've told me like some numbers, I'm like, shit, if they knew how you're hitting money and you're not out there trapping, you're probably making more than their favorite trap rapper, and they don't even know this. You get me? From a legit stream.
Just as I'm saying, just having this content, this idea that you come up with, fam. You said that I went on your YouTube thing today. I was on there with my girl. I was like, right, this is what I'm gonna go and do now. Watch it, innit? And then when I came off of it, I saw that you had 2 videos in premiere mode ready to go from today, and then also the 30. I'm like, fam, that's the shit that I want to see. Do you know how many people come up to man and be like, bro, like, how are you making money on YouTube and how are you doing it? I'm like, bro, you just have to start and be consistent and find your lane. You get me? So from when I saw you had 2 videos ready to go. Fam, I've been doing YouTube for 6-7 years. I don't even have my next video ready to go, fam. So to see that, I'm just like, fuck yes, man.
The joke thing is by weekend, we're gonna have a couple more videos in it, ready to go. So we're trying to stay ahead of the game. So like even by the time they see that coming, they would have watched 3 videos before, innit? We would have seen 3 videos before. So this is like the 4th video in a row after that. So it's just constant, you know what I mean? And the good thing is, what I found right from the jump is every man is willing to support. You know, like some people are like, normally if you reach out, they might be like they'll try and long you off. But literally, I remember like I reached out, he said to me, raw, if you got a back session I can fit in. I was like, alright, cool, when I got time. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a thing that like it's flowing, where even with some people that I'm gonna put on the channel, I'm like, let me hold back till I hit like 10,000. So I know that I'll be like, let's say like 10,000 subs thing. I feature a few of the man who's been there before. Then some people with like a crazy mad reach. Throw them on the channel and just boom, make people see them, that there's that connection, that I've known them for years and blah blah blah. Because I think most times a lot of people in the fitness game or YouTube etc, a lot of people have never spoken to each other. It's just like, you got following, I got following, let's link up. Literally. But the man them on my channel more time is I've known for years. I've been in some sort of contact with, whether it's Instagram, WhatsApp, whether it's bumping into man on the road and chatting and all of that. So it's a thing that I was just like, you know what, bring a different angle and just, because it flows better, it flows more naturally when you're put to like how you asked a second ago, have I ever seen anyone with similar content to mine? I said the nearest was Mike, and I kind of figured why Mike does it with those few people, because he doesn't know anyone else. So anytime he's done clips with anyone he doesn't really know, he does them short clips. It's just training. It looks like 4 or 5 minute videos and there's no speaking. It's just literally like one of them music from Epidemic Sound playing all the way through, and that's it. So I'm just like, I kind of get, because when you do that, you don't actually, the convo don't flow. There'll be like long gaps in between. You know what I mean?
True, man. I was gonna say, with you saying, you know, you have a big network in that. I'll definitely say utilize the people with the big following and everything. You know what I mean? Because again, you said those are your brethren, those are people you know. When I came up doing this YouTube thing, fam, I didn't know anyone at all. See how people are collaborating with this person with a bigger following and their followers will come over there? I didn't have none of that, fam. I was just doing whatever, you get me?
I remember.
So, mate,
I remember a video 6 years ago. It was on Gable's channel. Say it was a subscriber video.
Do you know what? I watched that the other day, and I was like, fam, look how life has just no beard. I was slim. I was lean but slim. And then, but no, that wasn't even a thing that got me. It was the title itself that really made me think, shit, when you really put in the hard work, things can change. His title was Training with a Subscriber. You feel me? Where now, I'm like, get me, I'm where I want to be on YouTube. And where at the time, man, had like had like 5,000 subscribers or something crazy like that. But it's just to show you, man. Yeah. It's just to show you. But big shout out to Gabriel Carr. When regardless if it said, you know, training with a subscriber, man still featured on his channel. Yeah. Where no one else out there wanting to fuck him, man. You feel me? No one. I was like, right, okay, like it is what it is. But yeah, man.
Crazy things. I was speaking to him yesterday. Yeah. It was like, right, when you're ready, you've got time, I'll come jump on the channel, because you know he lives in the area as well.
Is it?
yeah.
Moved off ends.
Nah, Gabriel used to live literally a minute away from here, but he's moved like 5 minutes away now to a bigger house. So he's still local. Everyone's within like 5 minutes of each other.
Yeah, fam, I live 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I live 8 minutes down the road.
Like I remember like back in the day when me, him and P1 used to train together, he used to be like, yeah, you lot should start. P1 was doing, P1 stopped, but me, I just wasn't interested. So I just was, nah, it's not me yet, man. Cause I didn't want to talk. Like them, I was like, bro, why are you always quiet? I'm just like, I just want to train and just zone out. Yeah, I just wanted to do that and zone out. So I wasn't ready, but I guess it's like combos with the man, them combos with Wes. Like it just kind of just triggered something where I think like, especially with my mom saying to me like, right, why are you always hiding? Like, where you running away from? Like, I'm not running from nothing. It's just like the best way to describe myself is out of my social circle, I'm the most sociable, antisocial person. It's weird because I could go 3 days, bro. Yeah, that I could stay home. And the only contact you have on me is WhatsApp. So everyone phone me, decline. And everyone's like, what are you doing? And bro, I'm literally doing nothing. I might be reading books. I might be watching YouTube and studying and just putting notes. Learning off other people, just writing notes, just jotting on my phone, jotting on random papers. Just like trying to improve on little things. Even with training, like it might be an exercise that I don't know how to do well. And I'll just be watching and trying to pick out the fine little details and be like, right, you know what, then practice on myself. Then I'll add it into training with clients and just them little things, especially like now that I'm more based here and not the gym. Because I realise when you're at the gym here, you can get lazy where 100%. You realise that, because there's so much machines, you don't need to do as much free weights where, like, cool, today we train legs, leg extension, leg curls, hack squat, pendulum squat, leg press, a few jumps on the plyo box, session done, the hour's done, the next person comes, you do everything in reverse. You get what I'm saying? So it's like now that I'm here and it's mostly dumbbells, barbells and my cable machine, I'm constantly thinking. So things are different. Not one session is the same. Everyone's program is different. Like I would always remember where this person done this amount last time, so I might put a little note in my phone next to their name. Then I'll be like, alright, cool, let's raise up by this. Let's, you know what I mean? Let's reduce the reps by this. Let's go up in weight.
To even touch on that anti-social thing, I can fully agree with you on that one, man. But I got to a point, I think it was maybe 2000 and not even that long ago, 2019, where I was just like, I'm hella anti-social. But for where I'm trying to be in life and where I'm trying to get my name, my Mr. London brand out there, man, I can't be anti-social. I need to socialise with people. I need to, cause in my head, I'm just like, man, when I talk to this person, they're not even on a big-headed thing, but they're not on the same mindset as me. They're still on this, like, social media for likes and followers for the wrong reasons. Just things like that. Or in terms of business and moving forwards, they still want to be on the roads and stuff. Say, fam, they still want to be on the roads instead of trying to get the lead, you know what I mean? So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna keep to myself and do my thing. Where now, just before this whole COVID thing hit, fam, I was going to like little meet and greets, just socializing with hella people in the same industry as me, and just building relationships and connections with people. Where before, I'll be even real with you, before, if you asked me to come and do this, I'd have been like, alright, let me try. But because me being antisocial, I'd be like, oh fam, like I don't even if you said, right, let's go to the gym and let's record, I'd be like, oh fam, I don't even know, man. Cause if you go to my channel, I don't have much collaborations. I don't have a lot. It's just kind of me Or I might do a sit down talk with like a girl with a big YouTube channel or something, and just chop it up. But more than anything, I just train by myself. Where now, nah, fam, I need to change that, man. Man needs to change that.
But you know, it's sometimes. Do you feel it's like our old area that kind of made us the same, kind of like growing up in like Brixton and all that, where you see everyone kind of going one way, and you're just like, this ain't really me. So you kind of just start to retract.
For me, I would say being in that area of Tulsa, Brixton, or like, it was more, bro, I can do this on my ones. Like I don't need to socialize with anyone. Fuck that, I'm gonna just do me. That was my mindset. Where that's such it's a young boy mentality. Especially if you're trying to build a business and build something, you can't be thinking like that. You need to be thinking, raw, I need to connect with people on the same level as me, and let's all elevate together. You feel me? So even things like this, like, I want to come back here, but I want to try and do a vlog. I'm trying to bring in some more vlogs into my channel. So I want to come back here, do a vlog, and then get some footage of us. Like even this, you get me? Even if it's just 5 minutes of something, and then it can feature you. We're all trying to help each other, fam. Like, we're all gonna win at the end of the day. That's how I see it. Feel me? So it's no stingy thing or nothing like that.
What would you say made you pick up a camera in the first place?
So when I started YouTube, that's when I started personal training. It was basically at the same time. So my first ever YouTube video on my channel, I literally said like, raw, just started personal training. Everything I learned, I'm gonna put it onto YouTube. And then it just changed from there, man. Sick. Just changed, fam.
That is proper sick. 6 years later, it's growth, man. Major growth. Major growth, man. You would have never thought back then this is where you would have been
100%
with it. You know how crazy it is here, like when I see like, for instance, like the fitness industry, like here or America, like there's a few people in America where me and them are kind of like, we're close, and people are like, raw, how's this person with 1 million followers follow your page? And I was like, you know what, like I was training before Instagram, innit? So them days when I used to go Cancun all the time and all of that, I bumped into these people on holiday, and they've asked me fitness advice, like on holiday, say, raw, you're in good shape and blah blah blah. I'm just like, raw, fitness kind of came via sporting. Sports days where I played basketball, rugby and track. So it's like once you start playing sports, it goes two ways. Man, them just blow up and put on too much weight, because you're still eating at the same calorie intake, but now you're inactive, or you pick up something else. So I just stayed in the gym. So when I'm talking to people, like there's one of my friends like Francesca Casimir, and she's nearly got 1 million followers, and I remember like talking to her in Cancun about training. 3 years later, seeing her, I was like, what the hell? She's like, yeah, I've been in the gym. She's like, I joined the military, I've been in the gym going hard. Now, same as you, with online content, if you see her content, everything on the page is clean. Like, I'm like, certain times I'm like, why are you still in the military? Because I know fitness is making you way more money than. She's like, I enjoy my job. You get me? She's like, I live off my job, save the rest, that's my retirement. I was like, it's crazy, but you don't realize that the fitness world is smaller than we think. Everyone kind of crosses paths somehow, and it's like true. Everyone kind of is connected to someone else, and you know what I mean.
But that's the thing though, it crosses paths, but only if you kind of put yourself out there. You get me? You never would have met if you didn't go to Cancun, and you know what I mean, and actually socialize with people. Cause that's what it comes down to. More times people be like, nah, I don't want to go to that. Nah, I don't want to go out. Nah, I'm gonna just stay in my house. Where it's like, if you went out, you could have met someone that could have literally just changed your idea, or man.
Change your whole perspective and things.
That's how it goes, fam. Like literally, that's how it goes, man.
How do you feel about all these channels though? Like these pages posting all the time.
To be honest,
couples pages and the black love pages, and
it's nice to see, cause again, I don't get people like reposting my stuff. That's the reason I've said, even with YouTube, Instagram, like how I've got thousands or whatever followers, it's not from this page has been posted, man. I've got followers, it just happens. And when they post me, I'm like, raw, like it's nice to see that you're showing some form of love or whatever the case may be. So yeah, man, it was nice, man.
Yeah, when I see it on them pages, I'm like, raw. It's like CLB. Certified lover boy.
Listen. I feel like if anything someone can take from this year is just making sure you're doing something you actually enjoy. Car, if you're doing it, people will see you're forcing it. Yeah. You're doing it because every other fitness influencer or fitness coach is doing it.
I realized, like, you know, like when you watch videos on income streams and that, I realized YouTube's an ad. It's literally a big advert. So where I've been lucky, where you were saying that your thing just kind of just grown, where I've been lucky is my thing's kind of just growing, but for some reason, like, every day I'm getting like DMs from random, like, rah, thank you for posting this, boom boom boom. Yeah, like even a second ago I read a DM and I was going to reply to my man, and he just about walked in. It's like, rah, after this session I replied to him. He's like, rah, I just found your page. He sent a voice note saying, rah, like, blessings, keep working hard, blah blah blah. And I was just like, I don't know my man from anywhere, but I was like, you know, like when you see that, I'm like, rah, I appreciate you. So I'm going to reply back to man. But people just been reaching out. Like even a couple people who are teachers are like, rah, public speaking might be something you might want to look into, you know what I mean? So people have quoted me good numbers from that before. I'm just like, rah, this is all of this. Like even some dating group, Melanie Matchmaker, they want to sponsor the channel. I was like, rah. It's like, we want to sponsor the channel. Like,
telling you, fam, that's how it starts, man. I can't stress enough when I tell people to be consistent and to start YouTube. You feel me? I'll say for you, again, the reason why you're getting 3, 4, 6,000 views, and you basically, you started 6 years ago, but look at the gap in between. You're basically starting fresh now. Yeah. How many videos have you uploaded in here? What? Less than 10?
About 10.
About 10, innit? Yeah. The fact that you've done that, and I remember seeing your first one and it got like maybe 1,000 or something. Yeah. And then one of them got like 6,000, and now it's on like 3,000. And fam, by next month, end of June, you'll be getting 10,000. Yeah. Are you getting paid from YouTube yet?
Yeah. I started getting paid like a week ago. That's getting paid a week ago. Because I was watching an American girl. She makes 15 grand every month from her channel. Yeah. And she started 2017, and she got her first 1,000 subs from posting consistently. She got the first 1,000 subs in 2019 April. So it took her 28 months to get 1,000 subs. So when she got 1,000 subs now, she's fast forwarded up until now. She's on 300 and something thousand. She got a management team. YouTube's making 15 a month. Affiliate marketing 15 a month. Sponsorship, she's like, she's not allowed to say, but she was like, roughly is similar. I was like, mate. Then she was talking about she was in credit card debt, trying to push her content and pay for like cameras and all this stuff. But she, like you said, she found her niche of what she talks about, and she niched down on it. Basically, a lot of her content is how AdSense pays, how YouTube monetization, how CPMs and all of this. So that's her niche. Everything is just YouTube based, and it's working for her. You know what I mean? She found it, and she's like, one video caught on.
So what? From doing all of this 10 videos in, what would you say your niche is then? What would you say if you had to niche it down? Obviously, it didn't work to know exactly what it is, but roughly now, what would you say?
I would say, from looking at the content, people love learning how they can make an income for themselves, whether it's from crypto, whether it's from housing, whether it's from fitness, but it's literally everything is more money based. So like even like now we're having topics about training and all of that, but it still kind of ties into
100%.
You know what I mean? Where someone could be a PT now, like let's say like now I've kind of, during quarantine I brought down the prices slightly due to a lot of people that have money, but in the next few months it's going to go back up bit by bit. But let's say like, well, I was speaking to my nephew the other day about, you're always training, why not go get your level 2, get your level 3 and start PTing? Because I'm like, the kind of money you say you want, I was like, mate, you're based in an area I can't reach. I can't be driving to Brixton. If I build the client base for him, I'll send them to him. So I was like, instead of you doing 60 hours, now you could do a quarter of that and still hit the same money.
That's what it's about, man.
You get me? Or you could do a third of that and hit more. Then you've got free time to do the boxing. You've got time to do whatever you need to do. So I'm like, right. At his age, he's 19. I was like, if you train 4 clients a day, so you're calm. You're not paying no bills at home.
Fam, not paying any bills. I miss them days.
2 clients in the morning, 2 clients in the evening. Go do your boxing. I said, right, you're laughing, but I said, right, if you go do 12-hour shifts every day, I said, this boxing that you want to do, you're not gonna do it. Because I said, when I used to do security, a lot of times I didn't want to train, bro. Like, I was just end of the day feeling defeated. I'll get into the gym 30 minutes and I'm just like, oh, I'm done.
Done, innit?
Done. I remember like Olympic year, especially during the Olympics, I was working 14 hours a day at Watches of Switzerland. And no word of a lie here, the space I was standing here was like the size of 4 squares. So I had to stand in that space and not move.
For how long?
Bro, the whole day. So I got 3 30-minute breaks. Yeah. 4 hours goes, I'm just going forward, side, back, just to keep my feet moving.
No way.
Yeah. Whole day. Then when I work in the one on Regent Street, they didn't mind me standing inside or outside. So the one on Regent Street, I'll just be walking from the door around the building and back, just pacing. Just on my phone pacing, doing nothing. The funniest thing happened there. I met LeBron, just walking past Dwayne Wade. I met Trina. So she come up to me and she's gone, she's gone, hello, do you know where Nando's is? I was like, oh shit, Trina. I felt like a groupie. she started laughing. Her friend was like, oh shit, Trina. I was like, right. She's like, she didn't expect no one to know, innit? I was like, right, Trina, the baddest bitch. I started naming some tunes. I was busting joke. So they got Nando's, and when they walked past again, her friend and I was like, oh shit, Trina. And then it was like, oh, let's take a picture. So I had it on my old Instagram page and I lost it. But I was like, imagine, yeah. Funniest thing is, at the time she was dating James Harden. Yeah. Then obviously I was in Miami a few years, and when I was rolling in Miami, I was rolling with my boy who does Chosen Few, and he knows all these producers. Cool and Dre went dinner with them lot, and they're out there, and gave them some merch and that, and they was mentioning her and other people, and I was like, imagine. Like, if I went studio the night they said to go studio, I'd have bumped into her and probably said, oh shit, it's Trina. Yeah. But I was like, the world is too small. Yeah. Everyone is interlinked.
Even that little situation there, fam, you'd be very surprised if you found that picture and let's say you posted it again and now your YouTube's big, everything's going well for you, and you tagged her, you never know what can happen from that. Right, you're doing personal training, I'm going to be in the UK, you know what I mean? It can just happen like that, fam. Give it a few months and you will know. Like, if you're doing the things consistently, doing this vlog, workout, informative, motivate, you're going to know tricks. You kind of know already, but you have to do a few more videos to really niche it. You get me? And then I told you, one video is gonna go off. Like, you lot are ready. Like, you got a videographer. Is Wes doing it? You doing editing as well? Yeah. So you're ready, man. You're ready. Just keep doing what you're doing. A video's gonna go mad for you. And then when it goes mad, you're already gonna have 4 videos to go straight up. Do you know how many people their things go viral and they don't have anything else to put up?
So the gap is too long.
They just gassed over that video. Like, this video hit 1 million. I got how many? They're not ready for what's gonna happen after. Come on, man.
Like, prime example. Who done it great? Dapper.
Oh yeah.
Dapper, man's not hot. Hit like 300 and something million views. Channel blew, but he was ready. Like, he was ready. Content was ready. Swill was ready. Now you got Belly Must Go. Now you got the little vlogs where the other day he was out eating like desserts and all of these things, and like
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was so pissed when I saw you know, the Belly Must Go thing on YouTube. I had that idea to link up with influencers though. You feel me? And bring them to the gym, make them do a mad workout. But obviously, like we said about the connecting with people and building relationships, man wasn't doing that. So when I saw it, I was like, fuck, man, you went with the idea. That's a smart thing. It's proper.
Yeah.
Cause even now, with you doing what you're doing, you're gonna meet new people, YouTubers like myself. Just tell them, right, come round. Let me put you through a hard workout, and you just chop it up like now.
A lot of the people doing well, we're all from the same area.
Yeah.
You know how crazy that is. Everyone's from South, and everyone's got like, either they know each other or they got a mutual friend in between. Like everyone is like, it's like at the moment everyone's kind of like churning that creative side and just honing into it and finding their skills and realizing that, right, we all don't have to do road, you know, like we could all find ways to make it out, and you know what I mean.
I feel like we all need to be helping one another though.
Yeah.
Like on a real thing, not I've got, this person's got 10,000 followers, I've got 100, that means I'm not going to work with them. You know what I mean? Because that's certain people's mindset, and that's the wrong sort of mentality to have, man. It's literally, if you feel like this person is doing something good and they're going to bring some form of value, then well, why not? I don't know, that's how I see it, innit?
It's a thing that, just the little things like that, it's just like, it's motivating, you get what I'm saying? Where someone who don't really need you, you get what I'm saying, is telling you that, once you're free, holla. Someone like even Simeon as well. Simeon was like, obviously he's been stuck in LA since pandemic, but he's like, yeah bro, the moment I get back land, we're churning our content. It's like, I'm gonna link up with you, film, whatever you need, you get me? He's like, I'm constantly watching the videos every time they drop. He's like, I'm constantly watching every time they drop. So I was just saying to him, like, if I get to go LA before he comes out here, I'm like, same thing out there, different atmosphere.
But that's the thing though with YouTubers that are current, like myself or Simeon or whoever else that's big on YouTube, that you have contact, you have a relationship with, that when they told you, raw, like do it, like, and then they can actually see that you're doing it. Like for me anyway, I don't know about Simeon, but for me, when I saw, raw, you're doing it and you're consistent with it, I'm like, fuck that, I need to put my 2 cents and just try and help whatever way I can. So obviously right now, this is going to be a big help, but when I actually get the content that I want for when I do the vlog, it's going to be a big help for you, feel me? Not to say you're going to get like thousands of subscribers, but it's going to bring awareness to your thing, you feel me?
I want to train at that gym, Iron Addicts and that, you get me? Get some sessions there, that would be hype. That would be hype. A leg day with them, man, would be hype. Because I know chest, I'm not keeping up with them lot on chest. Nah, him and Mike Rashid on chest. Huh?
How much he squared?
5.5. Yeah, 5.5. I did in February 5.5 in sleeves. Then I stopped wearing, not with wraps. Then I stopped wearing wraps and built back up with sleeves. Because I was just like, I want to see how strong I could get with sleeves. So now I know that if I wrap, I could probably do 6. Yeah, I'll probably do 6 with wraps. But my target is, you know what it is, I got a target. I got a mad target. I'm trying to chase, I gave myself a 2-year target to hit 7 plates. Yeah, I said once I hit 7 plates on squats, I'm not squatting heavy no more. I'm gonna come all the way down to 4.5 and just become a rep man.
4.5.
Because I'm like, if I get the kind of strength I want, I realize that if I'm good at repping heavy, because you know when you're lifting heavy, it takes a lot of calories. Then if I'm good at lifting heavy, I could warm up, do like a GVT session with heavy weight and do that twice a week, and I could stay lean all year round without doing cardio.
Imagine. If you could dodge the cardio situation just by...
I'm only trying to get strong to dodge cardio. No other reason.
No other reason, fam. Right now,
I hate cardio, bro.
Right now, man's doing this cardio, and the only way I'm kind of making it enjoyable is by recording myself and getting something else out of it. Content, right? So when I'm doing the jump rope thing, I'm like, fuck man, let me just get the camera and just record it, and at least I can upload it and get some more value from it. Instead of just boring, just jump, tired, I wanna go home now, and you get me?
Have you ever done any sessions on live? On Insta?
Once. Bro. That was with my old account though. Did that once still, and yeah man, it went well. Only like 100 and something people came in, a couple of people working out with me. I tried the Zoom thing as well, that went well. but it just wasn't for me, man. Again, it's just kind of finding what works for you. It just wasn't for me, man.
Same here. Last summer, I did. Remember when I told you I did the 6-week challenge?
Yeah.
I didn't mind the challenge because it was pre-recorded, but the lives, it was like, I remember like some weeks, I was just like, oh, I'm too tired. I've gone out. I've come in the house at like 6 a.m. I have to be on live in 3 hours at 9. I was like, oh. It was easy at the time because I was running 5Ks frequent, innit? So I was able to 45 minutes keep moving. But now if you told me to go on Instagram live after all I'm doing is lifting heavy weights and hardly any cardio, I'd be like trying to do an exercise, start talking, 10 more, 5 more. And then, you know, when I see trainers doing that, I'm laughing because I'm like, I get, you're tired. You're tired, bro. You know what I mean? So live, you feel like under pressure. And these times, you know, everyone watching is they've done a set and they're just watching the camera watching the phone like, I'm tired. So I know if I'm tired, you're tired. But you have to keep going. So I was thinking to myself, when I see people like Kira that I know was, and they're doing their 3 lives and I'm watching, I'm like, you lot have been going hard since last year, March. But they found their market.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what they enjoy doing. You get me? They like it. And that's great because that's their job. That's what they want to do. Well, for us, we can do it. It's not that we can't do it, but do we fully enjoy it? Nah, not really. Is that it will show? That's one of the main things. I feel like if anything someone can take from this year is just making sure you're doing something you actually enjoy. Car, if you're doing it, people will see you're forcing it. You're doing it because every other fitness influencer or fitness coach is doing it.
When they tell you the figures of what they're making a month, you're like, oh. I'm like, I love to make that kind of money, but that style of training is not for me, man. Because my fitness goals is more important to me than the money. You get what I'm saying? So
100%.
I don't want to get to a point where I'm doing so much of that I'm struggling to bench 2 plates. 100k becomes you get me? Because I know that internally I'll be like, the money's good, but knowing how I am as a person, it will rattle me still.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll be real, that happened to me, fam. Like when you know with Gabriel Say, when you were seeing the videos and that, that's when I was like just getting into bodybuilding, building my physique, started to get strong, doing squats, 4 plates for maybe 5 reps. I'm like, like these times I'm like 22 or 21, I'm gassed in it. My legs, they're not even big now, but they were smaller, but I was strong. And then obviously I found my niche with women, but the content was more burning fat, HIIT training, abs, just that sort of stuff. So I kind of neglected doing all of this stuff.
Interactions and everything over the past few weeks on Instagram's gone up by 154%, and I clocked what it was. It's on your false reels. Okay. Whatever content I need to get through, I just keep to 1 minute. I don't stretch it past. Literally. If you wanna see the rest, click the link. Literally. Don't. Like the thing is just to not overdo it. You know what I mean? Like not overstretch the content. Just if you want to see it, you know where the proper content is.
It's funny because I had that same concept of YouTube. When I first started YouTube, I was doing long videos, like long videos, but my followers, they weren't really here for that, you know what I mean? And I didn't understand that. Where your followers, they want to see all of this. They want to see them just talking about business, and you can see their personality. For me, it was just show me how to lose weight and then go about my business. So when I learned that, I was like, okay. Until when I changed it, I could even see in the comments, I come to your channel because you don't do too much talking. You just show me what I need to do. It's very informative, and then bam, that's another big reason why my channel just blew up. Because I tapped into that, you know what I mean? So for you, it's good that your thing is just, like I said, it's like a podcast, a fitness podcast. Fam, there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. There's bare man sitting around a table with a red cup, that's fine. That's fine. Real talk, that's fine. But if you want something to blow, now what's your brethren's thing? 3 cups of
Tequila.
That's lit, cause they were like the first man them to do that. You get me? Where now you set a whole trend, fam. You're the first man to do something like that.
When the men started free shots here, people used to say digs like, especially like rappers, like why man them on the internet doing chatty patty blah blah blah.
Allow it, man.
Fam, you know what I mean? Rappers got podcasts now. I was like,
man. I don't,
because man them heard there's like a bag from Spotify, and when they see those deals and they see the posters, they want it, but not realizing that the reason why them men have got that is because their idea was authentic to them. You know what I mean? Like it was just like it was literally the WhatsApp group. That's literally our WhatsApp group live. You know what I mean? Where us man will start like sometimes at 8 in the morning, and we'll start bantering each other till like 10. Sometimes I might wake up in the morning and I slept early, and these men were sending at me for a post like why was your jogging bottoms like that? Why was you get me? Like they were sending digs. You know what I mean? But I would have missed it and woke up in the morning. And man just literally start from morning, and the banter will carry on for like 2 days straight. Like I found there's times here where men have bantered each other so much that one man has kept quiet for the whole day. And you're like, right, you're right over there. Like, what's wrong? Like,
man's feelings.
Man's in his feelings. Like, why so quiet, boy? You know what I mean?
I told you, us man, bare man have egos, man. And if you burst that bubble, fam. You either overreact or you just go quiet. You just go quiet and just don't hear from man. Big 24 hours.
In the group, it goes from height shaming, body shaming, broke shaming. Like, man don't find the angle in it. It will be like a thing. If you say something and a man feels offended, they will come into like, but it don't matter, I make this amount of money.
Straight into
the egos are bad. And I'm like, money isn't everything, you know. It's like before I said on the episode, money is not a personality trait. You know what I mean? But some men can't, when they can't take it, that's their go-to line. So I'm just like, what if it gets to a point that we're all rich? Then what? What's gonna be the go-to line? When we get all rich, like, what are you gonna say? I've got... No.
I mean that as
well. Bro, find a new angle. So it's a thing that they came in at the right time. Like, I think they've been here for like 5 years. Consistency. Bro, like, the good thing about them is, man will be on holiday, like, we'll be on holiday, and Marvin will take his laptop and he's editing. Like there's times we've been on the way to Dubai and he's been on the plane editing. And the moment we've landed, upload. I'm like, like there's no, you know what I mean? And it's literally twice a week, Mondays, Fridays, and it's just been, the Monday episode is more informative, so it's not jokey, like it's more serious. The Friday episode is the banter. So I'm just like, you've kept something going for like years straight, you know what I mean? Because most people started podcasts the same time. They might do 2-3 months consistent, then they stop for like 6 months. Then they're wondering why their fan base are not taking it serious. Like, it's the same thing with YouTube, where I'm spoken to Marvin, noticing that for things to go your way, you just have to be mad disciplined with it. Like the way we're disciplined with our training, the way we're disciplined with client. It's the same thing with this. Just take the time.
I would say as well, even just a touch on that, I would say discipline, but also knowing, let me not get discouraged. Because see how everybody's starting in social media, building a platform. There's certain people that have been doing YouTube for a year, fam, and they're on 300 and something K. I only hit 300 and something K when I was like in my 4th year of YouTube, you feel me? Where when I first started, fam, I felt discouraged. I think I stopped YouTube, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever said this, I've stopped YouTube maybe twice throughout the 6 years, because I was just like, fam, I'm putting out 2-3 videos a week, and I'm not even getting 1,000 views, fam. You feel me? Where you just have to be disciplined, like you said, be consistent, and fam, when you get that one video that blows, whoo. But the best thing about you is that, let's say you don't get that one video that blows until next year. Because you've got that video that's blown, all the videos you did from the year before, people are gonna go to that. And when they go to that, you get paid for the old videos you made a year ago. Fam, it's a system that works, man, but people don't really want to believe in it like that. They prefer to rest and just chill when my time comes, my time comes. That's dead, man. You need to make moves now.
It's mad because a lot of people, they're worried about the money they spend towards production and videos and all of that. I was just like, I said to Wes, we're a team. I was like, bro, like, once my channel blows, like, the moment we start monetizing, like, you own 1% of my channel.
100, yeah.
Because I was like, raw, like, there's certain things he wants to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, raw, I seem like a little bro where I don't want you to take long to get to where I am. I want by the time you're my age, you've surpassed me. Like, and it's not a thing, it's not an ego thing for me where some man want to see you do good, but they don't want to see you do better than them. I want by the time he's 35, gone. Like, they're on a different level. You know what I mean? Like, by them times, I'll be approaching 50 and I'm like, raw, phone him and say, raw, I'm proud of you. You know them things there. So I say, raw, if it means me giving you a percentage of my channel so that you could accelerate your pace, so by the time I'm up, you're up as well, so that you could focus on everything you're doing, where I know that raw, I ain't got time to edit. That's one. I ain't got time to be filming everything by myself. So I would rather spend money and pay him to do it and bring him as part of the team full time to make a percentage, so that's like commission on top of that, so that long term the goal is we're a partnership. Where I'm not thinking, oh shit, today I get up in the morning, train 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, then after that do this, then I have to train. That's how a lot of men get discouraged. But
you sound like me 6 years ago, blood. That was literally me. Oh, I got to train and now I need to go gym with my big tripod. Well, when I'm training, the man's training at 6 o'clock, so you know the gyms are packed. So I've got my big ass tripod and no man, that's it. What you're saying.
You have to figure out ways how to cut all this background noise and all of that. So long. I was like, wow, before that was one of the reasons why I didn't really want to start. So I was like, now I've built this space as well, I could train whenever I want. I could do it in my own style, in my own format, and I'm not having to worry about those little things there. Where, to me, doing this is investing in myself, and in a secret way, this is a form of, it's like a form of therapy. Where YouTube is like, I'm pushing out things that I've always wanted to say in my own style. You know what I mean? Because I think most times, when people see me, they think, oh, he's this hard-faced youth that's just in the dance quiet and boom, 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 boom. But more time, I'm banter. Like, even though I'm anti-social in a way, it's only because I don't know you. You know them ones. If you come and talk to me, like after I posted the second video, I was in Tesco, the big one down there. I jumped out my car. Some guys parked behind me. He's like, yo, CHZO. Looked. I was like, raw, you're right, big man. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, I just watched your second YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and I went Insta, I was like, raw. I was like, raw, safe, bro. Me and him spent 45 minutes talking. Then at the time, I just finished, I was doing Uber as well, innit? So I just like switched on my Uber for a tiny bit. So I was talking about Uber because he was just taking a break in the car park. And we was talking about all of that. And we find out we've got a ton of mutual friends and all of this. And I was like, imagine that, that's small world. And he was like, yeah, I found your page via Next Man sharing it. You get me? So like, it's just one of them things that it crosses over. Then I've come out of there, then I've seen the next man, the same thing, and I think to myself, rah, my channel's not even blown. But it's like, it's all been positive feedback where, you know what I mean? But you get the one odd.
You're gonna get.
Yeah, you're gonna get. Like, someone hit my DM with the I just looked at the comment and laughed, and I was just like, "Well, you're trying to get a reaction from me, block."
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. See, when you saying with your brethren with the free shots of tequila, and you're saying, "Raw, bare rap man," we're like, "Raw, like bare chatty patty," and it was the same thing with me when I changed up my content, and I was aiming towards women. People were like, "Raw, like, what's wrong with this? This soft you doing videos for?" Fam, I'm not gonna lie, discouraged, man. I'm like, if you see me in person, for one, I'm not a dickhead, innit? But then I thought to myself, you know what? I know what I'm doing, innit? This is my business. This is what man wants to do. Fam, 6 years down the line, I don't talk about money, but 6 years down, they could never. You get me? The amount of transformations people I've helped, and man's doing something that man loves and getting paid for it. Come on, man. You can't.
Even when we spoke last year, you told me about the money from just the training side alone. I was just like, oh shit. I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, it's a.
That's why even after this, I'll tell you more about the online thing. Yeah. But I recommend you start. I told you this before, man.
Know, you've been
the online thing.
You've been on to me. The joke thing is here, you know, like 20% of my Instas are American.
Yeah.
So 38% of my Insta is UK, 20% is American. And I get loads of messages from them over there in regards to training. And I'm like, oh, how am I gonna do this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I might eventually jump on it because like Wes was saying to me the other day in regards to like some of the content that I want to put out, but more for Insta. It's more cleaner content. My young boy Lubamba sent a couple things from his CC Creation package where he sells online, and he's doing well himself. Like, it's weird, like I shouted out his page like probably like 8 years ago, and you know, like it's that viral moment. I shouted out his page. He had a transformation from 16 to 18. Shouted out his page, bare people caught on, but he had content ready. And because him and Simeon come from that kind of creative background where they're very good at the quality of filming, they're very good at editing, like that's their skill set, you know what I mean? He's studied architecture in uni and all that, so he's very, you know what I mean? So all his content is quality. Like his Instagram now has got like 600 and something thousand followers, and his YouTube now, he started putting out content where his style content is not fitness, it's more teaching people how to edit and put their fitness together. So he's blended it, you know what I mean? So I've seen, I was like, right, smart, because you're a fitness guy, but you're teaching people how to improve the quality of their content and how to present it properly. So it's like, it's a different angle where he's coming, and when you see like the quality of his, everything's clean, you know what I mean? Like he trains in the gym he trains at, that's clean. The home setup, like in his front room, he's got like big space where he's got the half rack, like, everything is, you know what I mean? So it's like you could tell like his focus is all on aesthetics, but that's his angle. And I'm just like, yeah, I like how I've seen him progress properly, you know what I mean? Like over the years where one moment ran off of it. Gone. But people like that, proper helpful, he's reached out to me, he's like, yo, when I'm in London I need to come over and link up, and you know what I mean, like push your thing the way you push mine. So it's like sometimes when people like reach out to me and say they want to help me with something, I'm like, oh, why do you want to help me? Then they remind me of something I did 10 years ago. So oh shit, you know, like bare times I've forgotten, but they're the ones who reminded me why. I'm just like,
but that's the thing, that's to show you that when you did it, you had no like ulterior motive. You knew you was doing it just to support the team.
Like, bro, like every day someone reaches out to me and say, oh yeah, could you post this? And I'm just like, alright, cool, wait, let me just boom, clear up my story a bit, and I'll put it so that people can see yours. So like, right, like people reach out to me after and they've got like recommendations. Oh yeah, let me send you money. Like, no, I don't need your money. I'm okay, like just keep winning. Like I'm not bothered. Like it's you winning, it's not gonna affect me at all. You get what I'm saying? It's like,
I think that's what a lot of people forget, you know. Literally what you just said, like you winning, it's not gonna affect me. Like
it's not
at all. I think people don't understand that we can all win. Like honestly, we can all win in our own lanes. You feel me? And especially if we all help one another, fam, we can all just elevate so much faster. Like we can learn new things. We can, you get me? Because even this, me featuring on your thing, regardless of how many views you get, that might be that one person that will see it and be like, bro, that's Mr. London. Let me, you get me? Then we might all link up or something like that, and something will build from there. Especially when I do my thing, when you feature on my channel, bam, someone will see it. Raw, like who's that? Let me go and check out his. Then they might DM you, and that's a whole new connect. Come on, man. That's what it's about. Because we're in the UK, see black influencers and all that stuff. See when it comes to payment, and trust me, fam, we don't get. You think 16k is a lot? Go to another influencer, Y influencer that does fitness, probably got 30. It's hard to find people with that sort of mentality though. Because like I said, everyone's got, not everyone, but majority of people in this day and age, there's some form of like, they have something like, right, if I do this, then maybe, then this can happen. It's like, sometimes it's not that, man, just help someone out, like, fam, it's not hard to repost something and then just be like, raw, go and check them out. People think you need to get paid for every little thing. If you feel like someone's doing something good and it's gonna bring value to the people that follow you, why not? It's weird. I don't know, man. That shit pisses. I'm not gonna lie, it jars me, man.
You know what's mad?
It jars me.
I tend to find out, people with bigger reach tend to help man more than people with smaller reach. Where I might send like something, and say, "Raw, everyone repost if you can." Check it out. Then someone hit me up with, I can't even post it today because blah blah blah. But the people with big reach, give me 2 seconds, shiz, boom, tag. I'm like, raw. Like, I wasn't even expecting a response from you, you know, them ones. I was thinking, right, you're gonna swerve, man. You get me? Because you've got other things going on, and like, you don't need no one now because your reach is way beyond. But I tend to see that they tend to help a lot more than the people who haven't got as much reach as them. Which is,
I think, because people with the bigger followings, they've got to the point where they're like, raw, like I'm kind of winning in my field, innit? Like I can help out. Where people with smaller, they're just like, I'm still trying to figure out my thing. I don't want to push someone else too much where I can't even push myself. You get me? But it's not even about that, man. It's just about supporting one another. That's
like, I can't even
that's it.
On my main feed, what I've learned from my main feed is I just only post me. But my stories, post everyone. Post everyone the stories 24 hours, boom, boom. On my main feed, I always only post things direct to me because what I realize, especially with the algorithms and that, when I post things just me, it stays up higher. It starts reaching further. When I used to post everything on there, it stored my page for time. So like my page had been stored for like years. Then recently, it's just been growing. Because everything's just been focused on me, which is weird. It's like people are coming to my page and they don't want to see no one else.
You know why though? It's because you're turning yourself into a brand. That's literally what's happening now, especially with the YouTube thing. This is a brand thing. You know what I mean? It's not just like it's a quick workout. It's raw. You're the main brand. They come to see you, and especially with like little topics like this. I think you've been taking like little snippets from the YouTube and putting it on. You need to do more of that, fam. Even in like reels, 30 seconds, it could just be a question like, "Rah, what do you lot?" And then someone might answer, and then bam, it just goes to something else. Fam, get conversation going, and people go straight to your YouTube to watch the whole thing. Yeah, man. But they're coming to you now, because you're turning into a brand. When you turn into a brand, that's when the sponsorships come, and that's when you can start charging 5 bags for a quick little 30 seconds. Like, raw, you know, click the link in the description. 5 bags in your account, quick.
I've been seeing that with certain man. Like I was just like even did a video where he got paid 16 bags. He said for an ad video.
16.
I
haven't hit that yet.
I was just like, whoa. That's like 16k for an ad video. I was like, the power of this influencer thing is different. Where you've got like, I watch some of these young girls like, what's her name? Is it Renee or Nella Rose? Because how I started watching her thing was, we was in Dubai, destination Dubai, a couple years ago, and she was there, and she was just mad cool, like busting joke with Amanda, and she was with Abundant, and I just met Abundant around, I think there was a trip before. So she's busting joke and she was mad cool. So I was like, raw, let me watch this girl's YouTube, because I was thinking, raw, who's she? Like, watch her YouTube, and I'm just like, some days I'm like, the content is not really for me, but the banter that she drops, the little things, I'm like, this girl will take herself serious. So I'm like, I understand why everyone gravitates to you, like, because you just,
it's because she can relate, you know what I mean? Just like the everyday teenager or young woman like, you know what I mean? Uni, even just a little bit like after uni, they can relate, and that's what people want to see, fam.
And you could tell like someone like her sponsorship money must be a madness, literally a madness, just due to her character. Just due to her character.
But you know what? One thing I can say, again, a lot of people might not agree with me, but I'm just speaking from experience. See how you're starting a YouTube thing and you're getting more views in that, you're going to get sponsorships and people coming to you.
Yeah.
I will say your main focus, you want sponsorships to come to you, but the main focus, like I said before, is just building your brand. You know what I mean? Yeah. You doing your own thing, you making, cause I'll be real, I don't really...
Bro, I'm not trying to get no clothing sponsors. I already said that to him.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, none of that, man. You got your own thing.
Like you see, Nipsey, all money in. Yeah. So, like, Lakey's my right-hand man.
Yeah.
So, every single video, you see me in Lakey. Yeah. Every single video. I was like, we're keeping it all in-house. Yeah. Where I want everyone to see Lakey as, boom. That's it. Like, all in-house. Like, Lakey's a Ghana man, pushing everything his way. I was like, right, I'm not trying to get no offense to like Boohoo and that. Like, I know one of the brothers through Napa. Yeah, met him in Dubai in 2019. Like, I stopped 4 days before my mom's funeral, and Napa probably shout out Napa probably watched after me still. Like him, my boy Pat, they looked after man, and Umar, pretty little thing. Yeah, took man out. Yeah, them man watch after man still. So like I was a bit down during that period, but they took man out, looked after man still. Then I went to Nige, you know what I mean? Because direct fights were a madness. So Pat was like, "Raw, stay in Dubai 4 days and cut." So did that there. Then they pay a bag in it, because you know, like there's even man them who've only got like 100k followers and they're making like 4 bags a month.
With the whole Lux thing, what is it exactly? Is it you and couple with your brethren?
So it was me, Marvin and Mr. Exposed from Free Shots, and Hackney's Finest, and so basically how Lux started was Mr. Exposed has hit me up, I want to do an event with you, and I said okay. So I said to him, what have you got in plan? He's like, I'm not sure yet, blah blah blah. So I said, I used to do a games night back in like 07 called The Lounge with my boy Darkchild. So I was like, I want to bring back The Lounge, but Darkchild's still been doing it up until 2016, but I'd left it. But I was like, you know what, similar idea, games night. Yeah. Then I was like, yeah, it could run. So on a random day, I'm walking to Flaxman, coming from a food shop called I Go Chop. Yeah. And I've seen MK. So MK, he's the owner of he was the owner of Loxford Bar. Now he owns a Nigerian restaurant. So Loxford Bar changed to a Nigerian restaurant now. MK was like, he was driving past and he beeped, and I was like, oh, you're right. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, you ain't seen me in time, you're at the same secondary school. Then he was like, he's got a venue called Loxford Bar. So I was like, oh, that's yours. He was like, yeah. Then basically a few of my boys used to go like on Fridays and Saturdays, and he's like, oh, I've never seen you come. I'm like, raw, I'm constantly busy, like I've got things going on. Then he was like, oh, you should pass by and see. So I passed by, boom, I messaged him, I met with his manager and that, and I messaged him and I said, yeah, I want to do a Sunday event here. He's like, no, you can have Friday, Saturday. I was like, no. Friday and Saturday ain't gonna run for my day. He's like, yeah, but those are popping days. I said, no. Sunday's gonna be your best day. Those are for real. I said, yeah, I'm confident in myself. Yeah. Boom, now I've hit Mr. Exposed and said, yo, I got this venue, Oak Kent Road. He was like, oh, Peckham. I said, don't worry about it. When you see the venue, you'll understand. You know what I mean? He's like, raw. But you're from Brixton, going to Peckham. I said, raw, I'm not involved in all them things there. And I'm like, at the time, I'm like, raw, I've just hit 30, going on 31. I don't need, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna get no drama from no one there, like, you know what I mean? So, them man have come, they've seen the venue. I said to him, raw, let's hit on Marvin and Hacks and see what they're saying. Them two's like, yeah, like it's about time we do something together. the first couple of weeks it was alright, started off slow. By the time I hit the 5th week, since then now, we put tickets out like, so for this bank holiday coming, we put tickets out yesterday afternoon, it was sold out by night. So yeah, it's just, the brand's just built up, it's just built up for itself, that it's got to a point that I don't really have to even think about it when I post it, like, yeah, so like even if I don't post it on my story, other people post it and just works for itself.
I've been to 2 of them still. Yeah. Man had a good time, fam. Yeah. One of them, actually both of the times, it was my cousin's birthday, I told him to go there. Yeah. And then the second time, it was one girl that man was chatting to. Yeah. My girl's watching this, it's time ago, innit? I know she's like, wait, what girl? It was long, man, I ain't got time for that. But yeah, one girl that man was chatting to, and I told her to go there to get the VIP bit. And it was nice, fam, it was a vibe, like, there was no, you know, like certain man that's in the corner just watching, and it's none of that. Everyone's just there to have a good time playing games.
I'll tell you what made it pop in there. It was because when we first started here, one day in Loxford Bar, it's got like a space in the middle by the bar. So I was like, one day I just said to the man, oh, let's play musical chairs. Everyone's like, right, you're a big age. Like, we're playing musical chairs. Everyone used to come there just to play musical chairs at the end. Yeah, so it just kind of built the vibe, because like at the end you give them like a little gift or like a little change, like get back the money you paid. You know what I mean? So people used to come just to play musical chairs, and they just it grew.
I think the thing that kind of makes Lux just different from so many other things is the fact that we're all grown, innit? And day to day we're always just serious. We're just serious, man, like got bills to pay, and then when you go there, it's just a good time, fam. So when you're saying the musical chairs thing, people be like, what are you musical chairs? But when they do it, they're like, oh shit, this is jokes. This is, you get me?
I've seen girls here, a man is about to sit down, girl, I'm like, oh, floor. I've seen man take some, I've seen man them take some L's at Lux, where end up on the floor. I'm like, what's going on? Like, it's proper competitive, but at the end you see like everyone who was playing starts chatting, interacting, and just vibey. So yeah, like I'll say, like out of all my events, even the ones that do bigger, Lux is my fave. Eventually I think something like Summer Love I would like to take back home to Nigeria. Like do like a big Christmas Summer Love, because the venues they got on the beach side out there, it's a madness. Like they've got some nice venues out there, you know what I mean? So that'll be kind of the progression, where I'm doing something back home, you get what I'm saying? But yeah, long term I've got some serious plans out there, like in Nige, that it could help out like a lot of my cousins, and you know what I mean? So the man ain't phoning me and say, oh yeah, cuz could you? Nah man, you got money.
100%, man.
Because it's my birthday. Look after me, bro. You get what I'm saying? You're my big cuz, so look after me. So like I've got plans with a few of my cousins who are from here, live out there now, so I know that I can trust them and they could do like some serious moves for the family. So I know long term that's gonna be like more my focus, that I know that I've grown something where I've come from, you know what I mean? Like it's a thing that you can never forget where you started, in it. And I grew up there and lived there till I was 11 before I came here. So
I think being able to like put people on as well, man, I think that's one of the biggest things that you could do, blood. Do you know what I mean? Just from everything you've built, and then being able to be like, raw, listen, I'll give you a little, you get me? That's big, fam. Because Jesus, man, there's a lot of people that need that extra boost, that extra, you know what I mean?
That's back home. I see like a high potential with everything. Like they're like, bro, there's 250 million people. That's a different kind of level network. Because you have to think, over here there's only 4 million black people. Over there, if you go viral, you go viral. You know what I mean? Like a few of my friends who, like, they used to live here. It's mostly girls. They've moved over there and they're doing well. Like a few of them, like one of them, she does one thing for Forbes Africa, over 1 million subs. Two of us were on Big Brother Africa, over 1 million subs. Like they've got some strong networks, and they're on my case all the time about, one day come home and blah blah blah. And I said to them, when I'm ready and things are in the line I want, because I've been back a couple times over the past few years, but it's just, I've always had things to do that I've had no time to focus on nothing else, so it's just in and out. But the next time I'm out there, it's going to be more strategic.
I'll definitely say tap into all of that, not even to get too like deep into it, but see where you're saying you got however much you got for the now because we're in the UK, see black influencers and all that stuff, see when it comes to payment, and trust me fam, we don't get, you think 16k is a lot, go to another influencer, white influencer that does fitness, probably got 30. But it's just how it goes. So when you go to places like Nigeria, back to the home country, and they want to offer you something, trust me, you're going to get a lot more value for what you're going to be given. But it's just how it goes, in this whole influencer, and trust, I've seen it firsthand, fam, and it's not cool, man. But that's the reason why I went back into build your own thing.
I have these talks with Wes, I have these talks with Lakey, and it's literally like the Nipsey mentality, man. The marathon, you know what I mean? It's the marathon. The marathon continues, all money in. So it's like most things are all in-house. Where from the clothing, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, yeah, it'll be good to get sponsors, but I don't want to be sponsored for everything. That's not my mentality.
This is when it really hit me, when I was like, raw. Being sponsored and all of this stuff, it's cool. But at the end of the day, building your own brand. I had a couple people that I know that they get paid a lot of money from sponsorships and discount codes and all of that stuff. See when the COVID thing hit, and all these companies were like, nah, listen, we have to take certain people off. Fam, they were stressing. They were stressing because they're like, where am I going to get paid? This is where my main source of income comes from. Where if they started their own thing, and they also did their branding on the side, but did their own thing, you don't have to stress about that, you feel me? So definitely, man, definitely everything in-house, man. Everything in-house.
One of the big YouTuber girls that I follow, like the girl that said that I took her 2 years to get to like 1,000 something, that she was saying when the COVID thing hit, like as you said, sponsors, she goes, raw, it went from boom 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 to, oh yeah, like we can't really pay this because no one's spending money, no one's buying. Then she was like, even AdSense, there was less ads running due to a lot of companies who were like, right, no one is spending, so they pulled off all their ads, so a lot of things went boom. So I was like, it could all be taken away in a flash, no matter how good things and how sweet things feel, if you're not building yourself and building your, because I saw some people, like you said, especially with the branding thing, who, because they built themselves as a brand, the opposite effect happened, where lockdown worked for them. I can't even lie to you, like PT wise, lockdown worked for me.
It worked,
yeah. It worked. Because before, I never used to take PT seriously. I was too nonchalant. Like I was like, every week I'm gonna make X and O from locks. So it's like every week, make a little from here, make a little from here, make a little from here. Wake up after 9, 10, whenever you feel like quarantine's hit. I was like, oh shit. I was like, no more lock Sundays, no more summer love. I was like, I really want to be doing Uber when everyone is ill and all of that. So that's all slowed down. So now I was like, let me go back to my real bread and butter, PTing. Instead of pushing it. I was like, raw, I actually enjoy training people. Like, I actually find it fun because it don't feel like work. Then next minute now, I became too busy that I was like, what the hell was I doing all this time? Like, why was I so chilled? Why was I so relaxed? Then now it's like a thing that even though things are back open and I know that my events are coming back and all the other streams and more events are coming, I'm still consistently training people because this is my bread and butter until I learn the other things properly. But I'm still gonna keep it in some sort of capacity because you know that regardless of what happens, it's a skill set that I'm always gonna have. Because I've said to people, like especially like the Uber thing and all of that, it's all nice and that, but the way you've got brands like Tesla and all this electric cars, and in the next 10 years everything's going to be self-driven. So there's going to be no drivers in the car, so they're just going to wipe out a whole market.
That's even another thing, going back to what you were saying, like for you, it went really well for you, innit, with the whole PT thing. But the main reason is because, again, in-house, innit? Yeah. Imagine if you was a personal trainer in one of them gyms, any gym, they would have closed down the gym. That means your source of income would have stopped. Where because you did it from your own place, your own brand, this is your thing, fam, if anything, you made more money. I
saw it happen to a few of my brothers and I saw mentally how it affected them, where they've gone from being chirpy characters where every week it was boom, 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 Instagram stories, boom, 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 to like, just quiet. And checking up on them like, right, you're right, fam. Nah, bro, I'm not working, blah, blah, blah. Because remember, once those gyms close, they're not paying no one no sick pay or nothing. Pure Gym closes like, yep, you're on your own, you know what I mean? The gym group closes, yep, you're on your own. So imagine like you've gone from making a decent weekly income to a whole year, no consistency. It's like, it's insane, it's mad. It's mad, and the government will be like, yeah, we're gonna pump this money back into the economy and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Boris, you don't realize you've destroyed people's lives. Yeah. You've really destroyed people's lives.
I'll say one thing with this whole COVID pandemic situation, it's helped people be more creative. You know what I mean? Like even your brethrens where they stop personal training and stuff, they might have got to the point where they're like, raw, I need to think outside the box. Like, what can I do to? And everybody kind of did the same thing, but it worked. Zoom workouts, online clients, and you know. So that's the only sort of positive man can take from the whole.
Like the best people that I've seen that it's worked out for from this fitness thing is like Kira London and Woz, where they built their online platform so solid now that Kira's got the new gym. Like Woz has moved to the new house, you know what I mean? So the content even looks way better now. Kira's got the app, you know what I mean? Where now she don't even have to do Insta Live no more. Everything is structured properly. So it's sick where they found ways to adapt to the system, and you get me?
I would definitely say with my thing, since the pandemic hit, like man, it did numbers for me, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm pissed that we all had to stay at home, and mentally, even mentally for myself, I was at a point where I'm like, fuck man, this is just,
can't travel a lot.
You can't do nothing, you're just stuck at home, innit? But from doing workouts in the gym, I'm gonna start to do workouts at home. And then I thought of an idea I'll talk to you about it after, and that just made another like source of income. And it's good money what I'm making. I'm not doing anything, we'll have a conversation after, but it's like, it's mad, man. Like things can actually happen from it. Like, boy, not all of us had it easy or had that idea. Some people just got hit, like mentally and physically, man. Bare people put on weight. Bare people put on weight, but boy, it's just one of them ones, man.
Like a thing, like I said to certain man, you can't stay moaning when things go wrong. Like it's like you just have to find ways to adapt. Like one of my brethren here, shout out AKPT, he's from around here as well.
Oh, is he from around here?
Yeah. So Adrian's from around here. I know him. So. Adrian, I fucking rate. Rain, sleet, snow. He doesn't play, bro. Adrian's outside. Outside boot camps. It could be hailstones right now. Adrian's got the coat on and training people in the park. Like he don't slow down. And I said, like, I proper rate a man like that he's a super go-getter, bro. Like super go-getter. Like, what's today? Tuesday. I saw he's got boot camp tonight and Wednesday. You know what I mean? Like he's got morning boot camp. Saturday he'll do one over there and one in Streatham Common, and he's got the numbers of people because they know that no matter the weather, this guy is not missing. So like people like him, pandemic did totally changed.
That built more of a brand for him. He made more money because it's outside, didn't it? People are doing group classes and all of that. But even going back to what we were saying about enjoying what you want to do, if we sat down with him now and we're like, fam, how the hell, it's raining outside and you're doing this? Like, we're not doing that. Like, that's dead. We'll wait till the sun comes out. With him, because he enjoys it and he loves it, you'll probably be like, it's nothing. Like, this is what I do. This is what I'm meant to do. You feel me? So man, shout out to him.
I can't take bad weather. That's why I built this, bro. Because I can't stand rain and cold, and so that's why I built this. And like I said, I'm still putting in extra to put in the final touches soon. just gonna just make it like more comfy and cozy and more more presentable. Like I said, like eventually this is just gonna be like, it's gonna turn into like this smart workspace, and that'll be office space, and everything will be, you know what I mean, done on that. you know what waits for today, bro. I hope you like the video. More content coming. Enjoy.